Hi, hello everyone. This is RK. Welcome back to my channel Byte Code with RK. If you are new to my channel, please do like, share, and subscribe to my channel. For notifications, click on bell icon. If you have any queries on the current session, please comment below. I will try to clarify your doubt. Currently, we are discussing one of the most important concept of the Java8 feature, that is option class. And we have covered few methods of the option class. Right now, we will discuss isPresent method of the option class. Let us see what isPresent method in option class. Examples on wrapper and custom types.
So far we have discussed a few methods of the optional class. So far we have covered few methods of the optional class. In today's session we will see one of the method of the optional class, that is isPresent method. isPresent method is used to check the value present in the optional object of the option class or not. If it is present, it will return the true. If it is not present, it will return the false value. Basically, it will return the true or false boolean value based on whether the value present in the optional object or not. Okay, and let me write the definition. It returns boolean value check of optional class having value or not. The object of optional class having value, it will return true, else false. Okay, so it returns boolean value based on whether the object of the option having value or not. Option class, and if the object of the option class having value, it will return the true, else it will return the false. Okay, and the syntax for this is and let me create the method of the option class with an example. Here is present option. Let us see the example with the wrapper types. Is present method with wrapper types. Okay. So to work with the option class isPresent method, we need an option class object, that is option class, and it is of type list of string. Okay, so I am creating an option class and it is of type list of string values. Okay, so it is having list of string values inside it. Okay, and the object for this option class is present. Okay, and let me import this java.util.option class and also a list from the java.util package. Okay, so to assign the values, we will use option class nullable method. Okay, of nullable is static method. We are calling with the option class name. Static methods will be called with the class name. That's why I'm assigning option dot of nullable to the isPresent method of the option class, and it is of type list of string. Okay, first I need to assign the values as dot as list Java Spring Boot microservices. Okay, so I have assigned some values to the optional object of type list of string, and the object name is present. Let me print this one. We'll see the output and then we will proceed further. Okay, so let me run this one. Okay, you see I have assigned some values right directly. I have printed the same object is present object, so I am getting directly the values. Okay, and also if you want to ignore this optional of array, then you can apply the get method to it directly. Okay, so this option of array will be ignored. You see, I just got the list. Okay, it was ignored optional of. Okay, so far it's fine and everything looks good only. So when we should go for the isPresent means, generally as per the definition, it is used to return the boolean value based on whether the object of the option class having value or not. Now the option class object is isPresent and it having some values. It was returning the values, so this is fine. Okay, so now my question is, what is the importance of the isPresent in this situation? Let me comment this one. Let me apply off or off nullable method. Okay, so here when the value is present, when the values are present, it is fine. We can print the directly isPresent object of the option class, or you can apply get method on the isPresent object of the option class. Okay, so there is no issue when the value is present. If the value is not present, then we will see. Here I am applying half nullable method, null value to the half nullable method of the option class. So when I pass null value to the null method of the option class, right? So we will get option.empty as a result. Okay, option.empty, we are getting result. Okay, so when I apply get method on it, let's see. Let me run again. Let me clear the screen and run again. You see, it was thrown an exception in the thread main java.util. No such element exception, no value is present. We can see when we apply get method on the optional object and it was returning null, that case we will get an exception, that is no such element exception, no value is present. See, we are not passing anything, we are passing null, right? That means there is no value in it. So it was telling the user no value is present and it was throwing no such element exception, and it is available in java.util package. Okay, basically when you pass null value and you are trying to apply get method on the null value, so then we will see this kind of errors. To avoid those exceptions, right, we will also use isPresent method. Okay, so before applying get method, right, we should apply isPresent or ifPresent method. So it will check the condition whether it having the option object having value or not. If it having value, then it will return the boolean value, either true or false. If it having value, it will return true. If it doesn't have anything, it will return a false. So based on that, we can apply directly get aware to avoid the unnecessary exceptions. Okay, instead of directly applying get method, we can apply isPresent method, and based on that we can return the value. Okay, let me apply it now. If isPresent. Okay, let me rerun. Okay, so now it is not written anything because the option object is present having null value, so it was checking before it, instead of throwing error, right? Before that only it was checking if the value is present or not. Since it is returning false, that's why it was not executing. This statement is and it was terminated without throwing any error. So it was not throwing, now it was not throwing any error. To avoid those errors only, we were using isPresent method before applying get method on the optional object. Here I am applying isPresent method to the optional object, and that is also before calling get method. Okay, so now it is program is terminated without throwing any error. So that is the case, we will use the isPresent method. Okay, so and also we will check like when the value is present, right? That case also we will see. Now now the optional object that is isPresent having some values like Java, Spring Boot, microservices, right? So it's having some values. So this isPresent method will return the true. So then it will come inside the if loop, and it will, oh, I am applying get method on the isPresent, so it will having value, right? It will return the value directly. Okay, so in this case with the isPresent method, we are also checking the negative scenario, like if the value is not present, our class should not throw exception, and it directly proceed further steps in the process of executing this. Okay, let me run this one. Now see, if the value is present, it will return the value. If the value is not present, it will execute the further steps in the program. Okay, this is the example of the isPresent with the wrapper types. Let me see the customs types. Okay, okay, to work with the custom types, if you are following my previous videos, I have already created an object to work with the custom objects. So here I have created a players class which is having different fields like number, name, runs, 4, 6, and matches, all the details. This is the custom object, that is players class, and it having all the constructors, that is default and parameterized constructors and setter getter methods. Okay, so this is the custom class, and I also have the data source class where it stores all the players details. So that it having static method, that is get method, and it returns list of players. So inside the static method, I have created players object, list of players object, and I have added couple of players to the list, that is players object, and I'm directly returning list of players. Okay, so this is like a kind of in-memory data. So with the I have created a player class with the use of data source class. I have sent some players to the players object, and I'm directly returning the list of players. Okay, so to work with the custom types, I need to use option class of type list of strings. So here I just want to return the list of players. Okay, player names alone from each object of the option players class. Okay, is present custom. So I have created a custom object is present optional. I'm using optional dot optional level, and I need to get a data source dot get data. So this is the class, right? Data source is the class, and I am calling get data. Since get data is a static method, I am calling with the data source dot get data method to get a list of players. Okay, so now data source dot get data will return list of all these players whatever I have assigned players to the players object, right? So all these players will be returned with the data source dot get data. Okay, and I'm applying stream to it. After applying stream, I just need only the players, right? Player names only, players names alone. So that's why I'm applying transformation. Generally map is used to transform. Here in this case transforms the each object into the string, list of strings. Okay, so what I'm doing, players colon get name, and I'm using collect method, collectors dot to list. Okay, and I import the players. Okay, now you can see, right, I have created an object of the option class that is present cust to work with the custom object, and this option class object is returning list of strings. So it having list and it returns list of strings. Okay, so to work with the custom class object, I need one of the method of the option class. I am using half nullable method. Okay, why half nullable method means half nullable method it can be used whether you are not sure about the return value of the object, and which means it may return either null or non-null values. That case we should go for the half nullable method. So I am not sure whether the data source get data is returning null or non-null. So that's why I am using half nullable method. So data source get data is the method of the data source, and it is a static method. That's why I am calling with the static class name, and it returns list of players. So I am applying stream on it. After applying stream, doing the transformation using map. Here I have applied a method reference style. Okay, so if you are new to the method reference, please go through my previous videos. I have done video on it so that you will get some idea on it. So after transforming, applying map on the object means here I am getting data source data. I am getting each player object. So with the map I am transferring, right? So object to string it was converting, transforming the data. It was initially took the object data, and here it was transforming into string data. Created a new list and then added the list of players names to the newly created list. Okay, that's why we are returning list of strings. Okay, let me print this one. You see, I have list of players like MS Dhoni, Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma, Surya Kumar Yadav, Shubham Gill, KL Rahul, Sresh, Dinesh Karthik, Ravindra Jadeja, Jasprit Bumrah, Bhuvaneshwar Kumar, Mohammad Shami, and Hardik Pandya. These are the list of players. Okay, if you see the data source class, also you can see list of names. MS Dhoni, all the players names you can see here in the blue color. Okay, those list of players I am getting. Even you can to avoid this one, right, option of this one we can apply directly get method. Okay, let me rerun this one. Yes, it was avoided optional of. Okay, so this is fine. Up to this it is fine. When the value is present, it's fine, it's good. It returns directly the value present in it. Okay, so when the value is not present, okay, that case we have to see optional null of list of players. Okay, is present cust false. Okay, equal to optional dot of nullable data source dot get it. Here I'm just getting the list of players only, because instead of getting players name, so we need to check that, right, the data source dot get data is returning null or not. So if it is returning null, then we no need to apply transformation streams and all, right. Before applying stream and all, we are checking whether the data source dot having null or not. That's why I'm just getting the players names only, list of players. Okay, now what I'm doing, I'm directly writing the statements. So is present cust false. Okay, now I'm just printing the values directly. So it's having values, I can apply directly the is present custom value. let me comment this one. Instead of returning values, if I return null from the data source dot get data, right? So instead of returning all the players, in case the negative scenario, we are checking if the get method of the data source returns null. That should also we will handle as part of our code, right? Now let me run this one, rerun this one. You see I'm getting optional.empty. Okay, so this is fine. If you directly apply the get method on this with return value, then we can see the exception. Okay, it was thrown an exception, that is exception in thread main java.detail.no such an element exception and no value is present. So it was returning null, sorry, no such an element exception. Okay, when you apply get method directly, if the object is returning null, if the object of the option class is returning null and you are applying directly get method on this one, so you will see this kind of exceptions. Okay, so we don't know, right, whether the object is returning null or non-null. So if the object is returning null means, so then we apply directly get method on it, right? So we will get this kind of issues. To avoid that issues, we can apply isPresent method. Okay, isPresent crust false. Okay, or start isPresent. I'm applying. So now I have applied isPresent method to the custom object, that is isPresent cust object of the option class, and returns list of players. So if the value is present, it will come to the inside and it will get the values using get method. Now you are applying isPresent method before applying get method. If you apply the get method, right, you will see this kind of errors if the value is not present. If you apply isPresent method before the get method, before calling the get method, then it will check the value present in the object or not. If not present, it will avoid calling this get method. Okay, if it is present value is returning false, means it will not execute this get method. Okay, it will avoid executing get method and it will continue further steps in the program. If the value is present, it will then it will come inside and it will execute the get method on isPresent cust false object of the option class. Okay, now data source dot get data, it was returning null, and I am applying isPresent on the optional object of the option class before applying get method. Okay, so now since the value is returning null, right, it will not execute this statement. Okay, let me rerun this one. See, I'm getting only this array list. Okay, and I'm not getting these values. Okay, when the object of the option class is returning null, and if you apply the isPresent method, it will not throw any exception. It will execute the program smoothly and it further continues to execute other statements in the program. This is all about the isPresent method from the option class and examples with the wrapper types and custom types. I hope this session is clear for all of you.
Please do like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel. For notifications, click on bell icon. Follow me on Instagram, X and Facebook. See you in the next session with the new topic. Thank you.